I am not happy. How's that for a greeting? I imagine some of you are not happy. And why is that? The Colorado Avalanche lost to the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers, who had like an 8-15 road record. The Florida Panthers, who haven't been able to beat any sort of considerably good teams. The Florida Panthers, who blew a 4-1 lead in the third period and then just scores a goal at the end on a power play that banks in off a skate. You ever hear that Roddy Piper quote? Just when
they think they got the answers,
I changed the questions. And it was one of those moments for me. Like, are you kidding me? This is one of my strongest feelings that I had in weeks. You know, the regular season, you should never have too strong of a feeling, but within the regular seasons, there are little caveats, like Toronto at home against Tampa Bay, teams at home against other teams who eliminated them in the playoffs. There's all these sorts of little... This was one of my best feelings in a while, watching them come back in the third against Edmonton, and just to see them lose to this Panthers team at home. A Panthers team that clearly, it's not like they're all buttoned up. They blew the 4-1 lead in the third period within a span of like 10 minutes. That one hurts. Ladies and gents, that one hurts. It's going to roll over. And I'm not one of these people who just go, no, Control, Alt, Delete. Like, I'm texting random girls just to get a confidence boost. Ones from the past. I haven't heard from me in years. It's just like, hey, I just wanted to see what you want to get some coffee? Anything to cheer me up after that one. And I understand you guys probably had your fair share of losses too with that particular game. I said we're all going down like the O'Doyles. I'll be right there next to you, and trust me. Oh, I took a shot on that one. Other than that, pretty good analysis with the games. You know, I told you 2 nights ago, the bad part about betting on teams like the Sabres and the Senators is you're trusting the defense of the Sabres and the Senators. Well, the flip side of that is when you bet against a team like that, like we bet against Vancouver, you're not out of it when that team goes up 3-0. Vancouver went up 3-0 on the Penguins, and halfway through the third, it was 5-3 Penguins. So that's one of the good sides as far as Carolina. Felt good about the over. Wasn't so sure about the Canes because of the way they've been giving up goals lately. That continued. The over hit. The Canes didn't win, and Max Pacioretty came through with a point for you. So that was pretty good. I think Line A hit his prop. Goudreau didn't. If that Avalanche just finished that comeback, and it shouldn't even come to that. That should have been a 5-2 win in when the tectonic plates shift, that was 5-2. It was the proper alignment. And I still, some are going to leave you perplexed. I still don't know. I have no clue how the Cincinnati Bengals came back in the second half against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. I still have no clue. The Chiefs drove down every single drive and scored. How do you go from that at home to we can't score 1 point in the second half? I still have I have answers for everything. I'm one of those guys. I used to tell my ex-girlfriend, never say never because anything is possible. Like they say in Scream, everybody's a suspect. And I usually have that philosophy. I have no clue how Cincinnati came back in the second half. And don't bring they came back from a big deficit against the Chiefs a couple of weeks earlier. Now, that game was in Cincinnati. It's a whole different set of circumstances. You're talking about AFC Championship on a Super Bowl trip is on the line. You drove down every time and scored. You're at home. You got the Arrowhead crowd. How the hell did Cincinnati come back? And I don't even know how I went on this rant, but it doesn't matter because I'm not even giving you a lot of picks today. Because after something like that, that was a big dent. So I need to chill a little bit, which means you need to chill a little bit. How bad is that? Yeah, how I feel now is forced upon you. Just like the DraftKings Sportsbook promotion, you bet $5 on anything. And DraftKings Sportsbook's going to credit you. You could have bet on the Avalanche. You used that promotion, bet $5 on the Avalanche. They would have lost. And I would have been pissed because the money I bet on, it's gone. But if you bet that $5, that's the only thing that's gone because you're going to be credited with $200 in free bet credits from DraftKings Sportsbook. You bet $5, $200's in your account waiting to use. Great deal. The specifics are in the description of this video, along with the link that will take you there. I'm going to give you a couple quick, simple picks. And then I'm going to be on my merry way. on this Wednesday. We'll start off on Sunday. Washington, they had a 1-0 win at home over Columbus. Yay! Classic Washington under. Philly, 4-0 win versus Buffalo on the road. Philly, a defensive-oriented team. You guys know what this is. It's the pointing Spider-Mans. Something tells me that I know I get this video out, and a lot of times the lines get worse. This one tells me the lines might actually get better. Washington's kind of semi-earned that respect as an over team again, not because of that 1-0 win, but if you look at some of the games before that, they poured those goals onto, Chicago. And then there was one on the road against Columbus. They popped in a bunch in like the third period. So I think maybe they've established some sort of scoring kind of reputation. But then you got the Flyers, who are actually playing good hockey. And now they're always relatively defensively responsible and have to work hard under Tortorella. And you kind of know my philosophy about after a team shuts somebody out. Both of these teams shut somebody out. Is this going to be a massive over after that? I mean, I would not think so. So I'm going to go under. I'm going to wait until the afternoon, see if they push that thing to 6.5. Right now, it's at 6. I'll take the under. And be careful about betting against the Flyers. The Flyers are playing their best hockey of the year. They're going to be at home against a team that matches up well for the Flyers' strong suits. When you talk about Washington, they're a team that's had to embrace the grind because they don't have the skill and speed that they used to like 4 years ago. So these two teams actually play somewhat similar hockey. So I'm expecting the under. And actually, if I had to take a team in this one, I'd pick the Flyers. I mean, we picked them on Friday, I think, against Arizona. That could work out. And then lastly, I'm going to take the LA Kings to beat San Jose. Simple philosophy. San Jose had to play tonight. They scored 4. I think they ended up winning 4-2, but it was tied, and then they had to play. Now they're playing the very next night against a team who had a good win, / very good win against Edmonton 2 nights prior. I think the Kings are a good pick in that one, and I'm going to try to take advantage of that slow potential first period from the Sharks, who had to be on the ice the night before. I'm going to take the Kings in the first period at plus money. Hopefully that one works out. And I'll see maybe if I can find some props during the day. You know how it is. Sometimes they're not listed because I tried to get this one out early to you. And I'll try to, if I'm in the mood, find some of those. But, you know, I got to walk off this limp and then see if any of those girls answered the text because I need something to get my mind off those Avalanche. All right? Take it easy. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. I will, you guys know it's going to get, I mean, all things considered, it wasn't even that bad of a night. But just, I don't like, well, I never like really steering you wrong, but I don't like that one that I felt so comfortable about wasn't corrected. That bothers me. All right, I will be back with you guys tomorrow to look at some Thursday bets. Have a good one. Subscribe to the Odd Shopper channel. Come find me on social media. It's the name on your screen. Some of you have found me. It's like a Where's Waldo. Come find Andy on social media. I will see you there, or I'll see you some other time. Take it easy.